Hello, everybody. All my friends out there. I'm enjoying a peanut butter sandwich and my coffee. Hope everybody's doing good out there. I've been watching the prepping channels, which I thank God I ran into one like a year and a half ago. And I gave it some thought. And it worked out fine. Because even if I'm broke, I have groceries. I have water. I have canned stuff. I have about everything I need. I'm not even going to tell you for how long. I have power sources, solar power sources, USB sources. I have my van converted, which I'm still working on, little by little. And I also got into the heating sources through what I saw going on in the West. Now, we don't know where it's going to hit next. We have no idea. So, I thank the channels that are doing the prepping channels. And people, gosh, a lot of people are subscribers to them, which is very good. But I'm going to start unsubscribing from the fear mongers. That's right. They're fear mongers. They start prepping. They show you prepping, all these techniques and all of this, that. And this is what I came to the conclusion of. Before the elections, it was prepping. Giving great ideas, because I got great ideas from them. And when something happens in the world, as an example, the elections. Before the elections, it was prepping. As the elections approach, it was fear-mongering people. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's going to happen with that? Oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And you all fall into that trap. Be careful out there with these YouTube channels. If you watch some of them, they're very well named. I think everybody knows them. I watch them. But when they started investigating the internet, I saw a lot of them just back out of all that. Oh, do you know what's going to happen? Oh, this is going to that. This is going to this. Oh, watch out for this. Do this. Do that. You know? And a lot of people went into fear. I know a couple of people, they were calling me, Ada, did you? Because I gave them the link, the channel. I'm like, don't listen to none of that stuff. They just want ratings, thumbs up, sharing. They forgot all about prepping. We're on the computers looking for stuff to throw stuff at you. And you're falling for all of this stuff. Well, listening to them, people stop prepping. Then, when the investigations started coming down on the internet and the YouTubers and all of that stuff, people made second channels. You know that. People made a second YouTube channel. Okay? And all of a sudden, boom. when they started investigating and snatching these fearmonger YouTubers out there, they got scared and they started back to prepping channels and giving all type of prepping ideas and all of this kind of stuff, and I kind of started enjoying it all over again. Now, with what happened in Texas, they went back to that. They forgot all about the prepping. Are they talking about the taxes, the grid, the government, the this, the email that one sent that said this and said that, the COVID this, and the injection is good and it's not good, and people taking it, people is dying, and people getting sick from the first shot, from the second shot, from whatever shot. Okay, and they're just, you know, they really got you on edge, and you're watching this bullshit. Okay. A lot of people have systems it will not tolerate if you get a side effect. It is stated. I'm not taking it. I'm one that I'm not taking it. I had it already. I had CV back last year. Actually, it's gonna be a year. And I had all the 9 yards. All the 9 yards. I got through it. I got, okay? It's awful. It's awful. I'm alive by the grace of God, okay? Because I had no idea there was some virus running around. And I was moving at that time. I caught it from a mover who had a mask that was coughing and carrying on it. I didn't pay no mind to him. I thought he had a flu. 3 days after that, I was bedridden. No breathing, red eye, fever chills, dizzy. I still suffer from like lightheadedness in my ears, but it got better. Got better. It's been almost a year. But anyway, I keep myself safe. I was given medication, so I keep myself safe and away from people. But anyway, I'm looking for new ideas out there. And here they go again. Okay. They don't have one channel, they opened the second channel. And now they're back to reading bullshit from other bullshit that has nothing to do with their channel. Okay, so it really gets discouraging. So I don't even bother anymore. There's a lot of them that I do love. I learn a lot from them. Learn from with the techniques. And don't be listening to this crap. This crap, they feeding you notifications and thumbs here and thumbs there. They get paid for that. My channel is not to get paid. I've said it many times. You can like, subscribe, share. I don't care. I love to have you there. I give my little ideas as I get them. And my channel is not that big anyway. I've been to a winter storm out here in the east. And there is nowhere out here to do a thing, okay? If you live in the New York, New Jersey area, everything is closed. You cannot be on the side of the street. You cannot be in the middle of the woods. Camping grounds are off limits. Everything, okay? You cannot. I could probably leave my van parked in front of where I live and do whatever I want in there for the night. But that wouldn't be an adventure. I've done it before. So that's why my channel has not pushed up to more of banning. But I do talk a little bit. If I learn something and I buy something, like I demonstrated my alcohol indoor fireplace, I got a comment of, oh, that'll burn up your whole house. Well, maybe that person lives in a home that has a fireplace built in. Who knows? I don't. I don't really listen to negative comments. And but it's an idea. I put it out there as an idea. It's very cheap. I tried it indoors. Yes, I said I was going to get a table for it, just to have it there on a table, looking really cute and pretty. It's beautiful. You have to see it really in person to really enjoy it. It does heat, throws a little bit of heat. Now, me living out here, we never know. I saw icicles outside yesterday. We had another storm yesterday. I don't know what it looks like out there today, but I saw icicles. So, ice is what makes the power lines go down. Good thing about out here in the east is things get fixed 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's a whole different story from the west coast. So we can't compare one thing with the other. But we don't know when the time is going to come that you're going to need. So if I ever needed to warm my hands up, that's one of my sources out of many. Because of the prepping channels, I learned to prepare. I even got a lot of people to prepare. Well prepared. But you know what? I don't know how they jump from one thing to politics to fear mongering, these live chats, what do you call it? Super chats and all of that stuff. You know, you if you're struggling in life with what's going on in the world right now, why would you put into the pockets of other people? If you want to, you want to. It's not my business, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You put into these super chats, and I could see if they really needed it. But you know, this is all a game. YouTubing thing is just a game to make profits, to make money. Okay, they make money. Every like, share, and subscribe, and every time you watch a full video, that's money right there. Okay, I know people that are getting paid through that. I know people who do it from Facebook, and they get paid. Facebook pays more than YouTube. But like I said, my channel, I just enjoy sharing ideas and stuff, and you know, you get bored sometimes, and you come up with something you know, you could relate. You can relate. That's just me. But be careful. You know, I'm just saying, be careful. Um, Watching it does not gonna kill you, but you can tell the hypocrisy. Okay, hypocrisy. And you know what? I know some YouTubers where I live at, okay? And you know what they say after they get all those subscribers and they started getting paid, and now they're making money off of not prepping but different channels. And I stand around them, and they like that shit. You know, when I say this and I see that, no, you got to do this and that to get the audience really there. And they like that shit, man. You're going to get the list, you get paid. I mean, I just got paid $1,000 in just 3 days because of all the people that viewed my video. And they start laughing. And they make good videos because they make good videos. But sometimes they bullshit on the videos. And people, you know, don't even know, okay, what's in the back of their mind. Why they do it? They doing it for the money. And some people are just doing it just doing it. I don't know. Maybe some you know what? I've got to a point, and you know, when you're from the East Coast, you can tell a person a mile away. Okay. Blame it on allergies. Blame it on what the hell you want to say. One of them is a cocaine. Okay, just sniffing cocaine, and that's the only way you would look good on camera. But who gives a shit, right? Oh yeah, you can tell. You're from the East Coast. You can tell a cocaine sniffer when you see one. They look like shit without it, and their eyes be popping out. They be talking all kinds of junk, feeding y'all junk. But you know what? Regardless, I don't care. I laugh. I laugh. And others are just doing it just to keep you on edge. And they go from one topic to the next. Okay, you're looking for something new today, as prepping and whatever, advices, what's going on in their area, you know. But fear mongering, that's really effed up. That's effed up. When you get on your channel to forget about forget about the rest. Let's talk about this. Man, people already seen that on TV. It's already all over national TV. Okay? Before they even start talking about it. But they'll redirect you into, do you know what's going to happen now, this and that? Tomorrow we're going to have a live chat on this and that and that and that. And y'all be falling for that shit. Listen. If you don't get it from the source itself, don't believe the hype. Alright? So anyway, that's my little short video for today. I've been laughing since I got up, as I saw a few already. And it's just something to laugh. Okay? Find a way to help others. You know what I'm saying? Try to find a way to help others. Right in your neighborhood, there's people that need. People have no food. They don't have no jobs. They offer them a hot meal or something, or do I don't know, cook some food. All that prepping, many have for like 3 years and 5 years and whatever. Go out there and cook a meal one day for the neighborhood. Put your mask on, or if you're a maskless person, cook a meal. Let them go and serve a plate and go on like when you go BLMing and stuff like that to the RTRs. Do something like that. Don't be putting fear in people and putting updates there. In 1 hour I'm gonna go live. This and that. Man, stuff's on the news already. Okay, what are you, psychics? They're not psychics. Stuff's on the news all over the place. Now they're gonna try to put fear into you for you to watch their videos so they can make a hell of a money. How the hell you think they got all the stuff they have? There's some people out there counting their change. I have not seen one prepper that said, you know what, I made a box and I gave it to my neighbor down the street because they were going through some situation. I do it. I haven't seen that. But then they'll be talking about they trying to separate us. Now with this Coca-Cola thing, that's what started. I saw the Coca-Cola videos. From the prepping channels, they went to the Coca-Cola bullshit. Okay, so what now? Don't drink Coca-Cola? Don't buy Coca-Cola? But yet again, you can go into a restaurant, the small businesses, and go in there and spend $60 on a plate of a meal with 3 or 4 friends and leave $200-$300 on the table. But you can't drink a Coca-Cola. Don't spend no money on Coca-Cola. Come on, give me a break. For y'all out there listening to this stuff, the small businesses are the ones that are first priority to the government, not to us. It's to the government. And I hate to even see sometimes these videos. I cut them and I don't watch them anymore. I'll wait for a next title if it's better. But right now, they're not going to go back to prepping a damn thing because they're too focused now on what's on TV with the stimulus and the 1.9 trillion relief and la 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 and okay, until they pull out another investigation again, okay, and then they're going to start going back to their canning and getting their log together and putting this pantry in order and cooking a storm and showing you how to do this and that, and then they go back to that. But you know what? Y'all fall for that. Y'all like that stuff. That's just, I'm just saying. I'm not knocking anybody down for what they do, but don't get afraid. I fell into that shit in the beginning of the COVID. I always used to watch the videos, and it put me into a panic mode that I could not be around people. I traveled. I didn't want to be around people. I would panic, okay? I get anxiety really bad. I could have still been out there in the heat. Listen, watching them videos during the CV time, that was worse last year. Watching the same videos that they're fear-mongering you now with all the national news TV, with the Coca-Cola and the vax and all that stuff, okay? Get it from your sources. Don't get it from people that are saying to make the money. Because what you're doing is putting money in their pockets. Well, you go ahead. I don't care. None of my business. But anyway, if I feel like I want to donate to the chat, I know that person needs it. You can tell. But somebody bullshitting you, you fall for the bullshit. That's it. So I could have been in the heat right now instead of the cold. But with the fear mongering, I got in my van and I turned the hell around. And I'm out here stuck in this fucking cold weather. Okay? And all these snow and more snow coming. So now that I've seen more and more of them, it's like, wait a minute. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? It's not right. It's not fair. There's a lot of people out there suffering through anxiety, maybe sickness, their own issues. Maybe they're facing eviction. Maybe they're learning how to survive, learning these heating sources. Even the Texan people, if they watch these videos, they're learning something. They know they're going to be prepared for next time. The thing is, what power grid is going to go off next time? We don't know. So we all have to be prepared. Whether you live in a hot climate or a cold climate, doesn't matter. Power grid goes off, you're in a hot climate, what do you think is going to happen? I'll pass the hell out of the heat, right? Especially if you work outdoors in the sun. So anyway, I think that, think for a minute for what I just said. And I'll still watch a little bit of it. But I already caught the game. It's like a game. They have a game. So anyway, y'all have a good day. I had a craving for a peanut butter sandwich and my juice. And yes, I drink Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Okay. And every now and then I'll have my Goya juices and water. But anyway, the best thing I can say is think for yourselves, okay? Do for you, okay? Do what you have to do. Do what you have to do. Go grocery shopping, $20 at a time, Dollar Tree, whatever you eat. Don't grab everything that you see in sight. Grab stuff that, excuse me, you grab stuff and buy stuff that you use, that you're gonna cook a meal and that's what you use. That way you don't have a pantry full of food and it's like, what am I gonna eat? What can I mix this with? Oh no, I don't wanna have that. Oh no, I don't like that. Buy stuff that you will use. Okay. So anyway, that's my video for today. And I'm not knocking anybody out, just so you know. I'm not knocking anybody out, so don't be put no negative comments out there. You'll be deleted. My channel is not to grow the money. It was for doing my banning ventures. And no, it cannot be done due to the East Coast. There is no getting away, okay? There is getting a ticket and getting locked up and towed. So that's out of the question for right now. Once I can, yes, I'll be making tons of video because I am a old-time camper, banner, and I have a lot of ideas to share. So everybody have a great day, and thanks again for being there. Banning Ada out.